Alright everyone, welcome to HDpiano. My name is Joanna, and in this lesson today we're going to look at God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You by NSYNC. So in this part 1 video we are going to have a look at the intro. So after 4, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then we go into our verse. So if anyone doesn't know NSYNC, they were a boy band from the late 90s, noughties, and they have influenced many different artists like Meghan Trainor and Selena Gomez. And Entertainment actually ranked them as the best boy band of the late 90s and noughties. And I want to know what you think about that in the comments. I mean, you know, they released a few albums. What do you think? Are there any other boy bands that you enjoy more? Can you leave them below in the comments for me? And I look forward to finding out more about those new boy bands. All right, so we're going to start below middle C. We've got this low B flat and F. And my right hand is playing kind of around middle C here. And so we are in the key of B flat major. So we've got E flats and B flats to watch out for. And we're going to do hands together from the get-go. So we'll do it bar by bar as we go through. So we're going to start down here with this B flat and F. And my right hand is going to be playing this. I've got my thumb on the B flat. And we're going to play B flat, C, D. And then I'm going to come down to my 1 and my 2. And they're going to play G and B flat, okay? So the counting is this. We've got 1 and 2. And as I come down, I'm going to move my little finger down to this low E flat. Let's try that again. 1 and 2 and 3. On the third count, I'm going to come up to this B flat. So just do it again. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's keep going. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and we're going to play it on the F on the and of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we're going to play the B flat here. And again. Okay, if you got that first bar, let's just do it one more time. Here we go. All right, I'm going to move my hand up, and now I'm going to play like this A minor shape almost. I've got middle C and G. And my left hand is playing this. We're going to do 2 Bs at a time. So we've got this on the first count, 1. And I'm going to come up to the and on C, and then we're going to play on the 2 count an F with a G at the top in our right hand. So that makes sense. We got 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And again, we're going to keep going now. 1 and 2. And this hand's going to come down on the and of 2. We're going to play a low F, second finger on B flat, little finger on the F. And my right hand is going to come, my left hand is going to come up, and I'm going to play G and D at the same time. So let's put that together. We've got 1 and 2 and. Let's try that again. And one more time. Okay, let's keep going. Let's count that out again. 1 and 2 and 3. We're going to play on the and of 3 and F. Let's try that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and then on the fourth count we're going to play B flat. So my hand can kind of stay in the same shape. Let's do that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the left hand's going to play a D on the and of 4. Let's try that part again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's go from the beginning. Are you ready? Here we go. Nice and slow. All right, let's keep going. Right, now it kind of repeats here, which is quite nice. So we're going to start on the B flats. C, same thing again that we had in the first bar. But this time we're going to add an F on the top on the and 2. So let's do that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So this time on the and a 4, we're going to come down on this F. I played it a little early there. We'll do that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's on the and of 4. Let's do that again just to be sure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so let's go from the very beginning nice and slow. Okay, and now we're on our last bar here of this line. So we're going to play this. We're going to play an F thing at the same time. So we've got F, this is below middle C, F and A. My little finger's going to come down to this low F. And then we're going to play C on the second, or the and of 1. So we've got 1 and then we're going to come up to a B flat in my right hand on the 2. So we've got 1 and 2. And then on the and of 2, we're going to play B flat, D with my left hand, F and B flat with my right hand. So the counting is this: 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And again. Okay, let's put it all together from the beginning. Here we go. Okay, we're going to go into our new line now, okay? So what I would do at this point, if you haven't quite got that line together yet, just pause the video, have a practice, see what you can remember, come back, try in small bar sections, and then you can approach this next line. So always in the smallest section that you need to practice in until you manage to play the whole thing as a kind of flowy piece. All right, so we're going to try the next line now. Now it's almost the same, right? Now you have to be a bit careful of your fingers here. So we're going to play B flat and F at the same time. And my right hand is playing this. I've got B flat and F also. But can you see the fingers that I'm using here? You could use your third finger here if you want on the F. So we're going to play this B flat and F. And then I'm going to move my thumb to middle C. And then I'm going to use these fingers. Either, depending on which finger you used here, either your 1 and your 5 or your 2 and your 5. I think I'm a little more comfortable doing this, so I'm going to go. And then we're going to drop our hand down to this G, B flat and F, and at the same time I'm going to play a low E with my left hand. So let's just try that slow. Have you got it? Okay, the counting is this. We got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And again. Okay, let's continue on. And you can put your hand back to a kind of regular shape here. We've got 1 and 3 on A and D. And at the same time, my left hand's kind of staying where it is. I'm going to play F. And then a C with my E in my right hand. Oh, E flat, sorry, of course, because we're in the key of B flat major. We got 1 and here I'm going to move my hand up and I'm going to play B flat and F on the 2. And then here, my hand is jumping up to G and D, and I'm going to play A and D again. So that bar sounds like this. We have 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Ah, this is better. This is what I wanted to play. Sorry, I thought it sounded a bit funny there. We want to play F and B flat at the end. So I'm going to do that again. Let's get it right. So we got 1 and 2 and 3. And again, we're just going to do it a few times now just to get it in our heads. And again. Okay, so let's put it together with the first bar. Here we go. Okay, have you got it so far? Right, we're going to continue on. And this bit is pretty much the same as what we had before. So we go back to our B flat shape. And we're going to go down to our first bar kind of shape that we had. And this time on the and 4, we're going to play a low F. So let's do that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, let's go from the beginning of that line. Here we go. Here we go. So that last bar is exactly the same as the last bar of the previous line. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to go really slowly now through the whole of the intro. And if you want the up to speed version, once you practice it, you can do it nice and slow. It will be twice as fast. So go back to the beginning of the video and see if you can play along with the twice as fast version. Okay, so here we go from the beginning, nice and slow. Here we go, next line. Okay, so that is the whole of the intro. That's a really slow version, but do go back to the beginning of the video so you can see the up to speed version so you can play along. Well done, you just learned the intro to God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You. This is the melody version of the famous song by NSYNC. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find us on all socials as well. We're releasing videos every week, so you don't want to miss out on your favorite ones. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'll see you all on over at HDpiano.com, the home of hybrid piano lessons.